In this video tip for Video Surgeon 3, we're going to look at this feature, which is a um, video frame capture. And we're going to combine that with Zoom because I want to show you the power of this. So as you can see on the screen here, I've got a video loaded. And I'm going to collapse one of these to make it a little larger. So there you can see what it looks like on the screen, and it's already decent size. If we want to capture this image as it exists, click this little camera icon over here, and it takes a picture for us. And then what I want to show you and have you contrast it to this is what happens if you zoom. So we're going to zoom in here significant amount. We're going to drag this back so we can see. And there's now the fretting hand, and you can see how much larger that is. And again, if you're a teacher or even a student and you want to share or show this to someone or get an explanation from someone, you may want a picture of this. So again, clicking this camera icon here, we essentially take a picture of it. It says it's done. So now we can go back and take a look at what we have, and we're going to do that here momentarily. Okay, so on your screen you can see the first video image that we captured, and now you'll see the second. And again, this should look exactly the same as you saw it on the screen. But the purpose here is to show you that you now have still images, photographs, if you will, or image files that you can send to someone, and you can use these outside of the video and outside of Video Surgeon. In addition to this single image capture, which you see here, which we've used in the previous demonstration, I also want to spend just a few minutes talking about the export frames feature here, which is simply that you can select multiple frames. So each video typically is encoded at about 30 frames per second. So as a video is playing, anytime you select this, it's selecting this specific frame. And then as the video continues to play, you'll see that that checkbox immediately disappears because we're now on a different frame. So you can select this checkbox multiple times throughout the video. And once you've done that, it's essentially a way to inventory multiple single frames that you like to capture, you'd like to get images made so you can use those in some other way, show them, share them with people, whatever. So once you've done this for the entire song and you have your selections made, then if you click on this export frames text, it'll open up this dialog which shows that you've selected 7 frames, and this is a base file name, so Banjo Tips. So it would give you essentially Banjo Tips 1, Banjo Tips 2, Banjo Tips 3 through Banjo Tips 7. So that's in a second way in which this works. And then the last way is to select a time frame. Now, be careful here because I just have mentioned to you that there are about 30 frames per second. So for every second of video that you select, it's going to generate 30 frames. So if you select 10 seconds, for example, you're going to have 300 single images, and it's going to take a bit of time to do that, and it's going to start to take a bit of file space. So when you do this, be very careful about how many seconds or tenths of a second you select, but this is yet a third way in which you can do this. So with that, we'll conclude this video tip for Video Surgeon 3. I hope you've found this useful, and we'll see you next month again. Thanks for watching. Bye.